Thomas Ravi here. I am a realtor in the state of Ohio, and in today's video, I'm going to discuss the 10 steps in purchasing a home and discuss what that process looks like. I work with a lot of first-time home buyers, and as you can imagine, especially in our initial conversations, it's all about process. So let's dive right in. The first step in purchasing a home is to save money for a down payment. So I'm going to write save money. Additionally, you're going to need a decent to good credit score. So I'm going to write good credit score, CS for credit score. Your goal should be to save at a minimum 3.5% of the purchase price, and that will be a down payment. So, for example, on a $100,000 purchase, you will be putting $3,500 down towards the loan program at closing. Additionally, with regards to a credit score, your goal should be to have a credit score of 680 or above. There are loan programs out there that do 0% down required and not as high of a credit score, but the majority of loan programs are going to require this. Next, you're going to want to develop a budget. Most people are financing their real estate purchases, so have an understanding of what monthly payment makes you feel comfortable. Is it $750 a month, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000? You know what you bring in each month. So what makes you feel comfortable? So develop and generate a budget. Next, you're going to need to find a lender, someone that's willing to help you finance your real estate purchase. This could be your local bank, credit union, or it could be a mortgage company. But you're going to need to find a lender. Unless you're paying cash, which then you're in a very fortunate circumstance. But the majority of the people I work with need financing. Additionally, you're going to need a pre-approval letter from this lender that you've identified, and that states what they're willing to finance you up to. For example, $150,000, $250,000, or $1 million purchase price. So find a lender and then obtain a pre-approval letter. On to the next one. Fourth, find a real estate agent, someone that's going to coach you through the rest of the steps and get you to the closing table and ultimately the keys to your brand new home. So find real estate agent. You could interchange 4 and 3 and identify your agent first. The reason why I say that is a lot of us have preferred lenders of people we know and trust and that will answer the phone 24/7. So that is an extremely important step. Also, it's worth noting, if you're a buyer, you do not pay real estate agents anything up front. They are paid by the seller at closing. Fifth, now the fun really begins. You start looking for homes. Work with your real estate agent to identify areas and types of homes that you're looking for. So generate a search criteria. And begin looking at homes. Another way real estate agents create value is they have their own networks and have a really good grasp of the market and what's coming. Sixth, it's writing an offer. And again, this is where real estate agents can add value, especially in this competitive market that we're in. Understanding which terms and conditions should be written in or should not be written in to be competitive is extremely important. So I'm going to write offer. Next, and this is my favorite part about what I do, it's calling clients to let them know that we've been successful and that our offer has been accepted. So going into contract. It's literally my favorite phone call to make. Eighth, it's getting an inspection of the property you're in contract for. So get an inspection. I've never written a contract that waives my client's right to an inspection, even in this competitive market, because you just never know. So if things do come up on the inspection report that make you uneasy, you have the right, at least in the state of Ohio, to walk away from the deal free and clear. So getting this inspection, understanding that the foundation's solid, there's no water intrusion, that the roof is solid, is really, really important for probably one of the largest, if not the largest, financial decision of your life. Ninth, it's obtaining an appraisal. If you are getting financing of any sort, that lender is going to require that an appraisal be conducted of the property and that appraisal comes back at or higher than the purchase price. For example, if you're in contract for $250,000, if the appraisal comes back at $250,000, then the process moves forward. If for whatever reason that appraisal comes back short, meaning less than $250,000, both the buyer and seller have to renegotiate the deal. Typically, the seller drops the purchase price to the appraised value, but it's not guaranteed. So, next step is obtain an appraisal. The last step in purchasing a home is getting the clear to close from your lender and attending closing to get the keys. Attend closing and get the keys to your new home. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really hope that you found this helpful. It might be elementary to some of you out there, especially if you've gone through the process a number of different times. But I know when I first bought my first home, I didn't have a clue of any of these steps. So I hope you found it helpful. And again, to summarize, save money for a down payment, have a good credit score, develop a budget and understand your comfortability with a monthly payment. Find a lender and get a pre-approval letter. Find a real estate agent that's going to coach you through the rest of the process. Develop a search criteria. Find a house you love and write an offer. Have that offer be accepted. Once you're in contract, conduct an inspection. Have the lender obtain an appraisal at value and get the keys to your new crib. Thanks for tuning in, guys. For more real estate information and trends, hit the subscribe button or follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Rabbi Knows Real Estate.